Hey, I'm Sen. I'm a Ghost V artist. Today I'll be doing chat requests in MS Paint using the mouse. I figured to start with I would do a Yokai Watch character and then follow up with whatever chat wants to do. So yeah, let me know in the chat if you guys have any requests. All I ask is one per person at a time and safe for work requests only, nothing like too sus. Okay. Oh yeah, let me pull up chat, that would help. There we go, there's chat. Hi chat. It's been a little bit, I think it's been a couple weeks. It feels to me like it's been 1 week, but I guess it's been like 2 weeks. It's just how it is sometimes. But I finished some new art recently, and I'm still working on stuff. Sorry, the microphone keeps shaking. I'm trying not to shake it. Thought I would try drawing a Yan, but a little tricky. I think they kept that name for the English version. Remember? Looks kind of like Rhyhorn. He's all like wakey. Trying to think what's been going on. Oh wait, I missed one. There's a spike in the back too. Hold on. Let's see. I played a little bit of Yokai Watch on the Switch. A little bit. Oops, actually, let me undo that. There we go. Let's move in a little bit higher. There we go. Let me take a sip of water real quick. Sorry, need a minute to get into the flow. One of the things I've been doing recently is I'm working on a newsletter. Because, I wanted to have like a more like mini way of keeping up kind of thing, like, you know, just something that's a bit more chill, I guess. I don't know if that's the right way. Oh man, I'm sorry, my proportions are off today, that's okay. I could make the canvas bigger, but this is the easiest way to stream. So there's a little bit of a challenge there. Let's see, there's like 4 lines. I forgot what these are called. I don't remember the term right now. But they always make me think of Jibanyan. I'm kind of like looking how like they subtly like changed his design for this one, and I'm like, I get it. Like, I tried to like take influence from that when I was doing my own mascot, like doing my own one. He's got a little bell here. Ohio. Oh yeah, that reminds me, hold on. I heard that, like, Japanese streamers, they have this thing called, like, asakatsu, where, like, first thing in the morning they're streaming, I think. I guess it's, like, a thing in Japan, where, like, kind of like early bird gets the worm, I think, where, like, they, like, get up really early and, like, do stuff, like, right away, so then they're, like, already accomplished for the day, I guess. It reminds me of, the saying where they're, like, eat the frog first? It's like, why is it always, like, a, like, animal metaphor for these? But yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I've been playing a bit of Puni Puni on my phone, the Japanese Yokai Watch mobile game. It's a bit like Pokemon Shuffle or like Sumu Sumu. I think it's the Disney one. Or like it's like a puzzle matching game, but like you have to like make them like bigger, and then they could do like special moves and stuff. And they originally had it on phones in like 2015. The English version lasted for like 1 year, and the Japanese one's been going on for like 10 years at this point. And they have like the craziest collabs. Like I went on one week and it was like Niji Sanji, and like now it's like Konosuba season 3, and I'm like, wow, there's so many like anime collabs in the game now. But yeah, they have like a bunch of like chibi versions of all the characters and stuff, so it's pretty fun. Speaking of level 5, I heard that Fantasy Life came out for the Switch recently. I haven't played it before, but it looks pretty fun. I might try it at some point. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to do a chill drawing stream today. And I'm still thinking about what I wanted to stream next week. I'm trying to get back to my regular pace, because okay, I'll just explain myself now. Originally I had like 5 different things I wanted to get done for the anniversary, and I ended up only getting like 2 of them done because I underestimated how long things take when you're juggling multiple things at the same time. So there's like 2 or 3 things I'm still working on in the background. And I was waiting for those to get done, and I'm like, if I wait until those get done, I'm just not it's not gonna happen. So I'm like, okay, I'll come back, and when those things are done, I'll just post them when they're done, instead of like... It actually reminds me, little tangent for a minute here, of like the concept of anniversary games, cause like, I'm really into like Sonic, so like for a long time they always had like this thing where like every like 5 or 10 years they have to have an anniversary game, and it's gotta be like the best one. And the first couple ones were pretty good, you know, like SA2, Generations, like those are pretty good. But then you had some not so good anniversary ones, like 06. But like, I think it's okay to do like an occasional anniversary project, but if you're like constantly doing them, you're having more anniversary projects than like actual games. And like, I love me some nostalgia, but sometimes they overdo it a little bit, just a little bit. You gotta like make new stuff, or the like newer people won't have anything to be nostalgic about. They'll just be nostalgia about someone else's nostalgia for someone else's nostalgia. Like it really feels that way sometimes. Like with 80s nostalgia, I swear it's like 4 times as long as the 80s itself at this point. Like let newer stuff have their turn, you know? I say this, but I'm into nostalgia too. Like, I have nostalgia for my own, like, childhood interests. Like, I get it. It's just, sometimes you want to do something different, you know? Like, that's part of why I liked, Yokai Watch and Splatoon so much, is, they felt like really fresh when they came out. I feel like a lot of people see Yokai Watch as like a Pokemon clone, but I always felt like it had like its own like kind of like spunk like heart to it. And there's actually some inspiration from Doraemon as well. Like if you've seen Doraemon, you can kind of see it. Trying to think of what else. Let me finish Togenyan first. I'll see if anything else comes to me. But yeah, it's always fun to draw like Jibanyan and like Pikachu and stuff. I love seeing like all the variations and how they do like different details to make it feel different while still being the same thing. Like that was something I thought a lot about when I was designing my own mascot characters. I'm gonna try and evolve them more in the channel. I'm just figuring out how to do it still. Because like for the longest time, like I wanted to do something like Chow related, but then I realized I don't know how to code. So I'm like, I'll just do my own thing with less coding. But I might try it eventually. I'm not sure. I have too many things. I have to pace myself. Because if you try to do everything at once, you won't get anything done, so. Like, when I was watching Owl House, like, that was probably the part I related to most, where, it's kind of like Harry Potter, where there's, like, different, like, magic classes or whatever, and everyone has to pick just one, and then the main character lose. She's like, I want to do all the classes, and I'm like, oh my god, I so get that vibe. Now let's color Tokunyan in. Let's see what color. He's like a softer greenish color. Like yeah, I do like this BGM. I tried to pick one that has a longer loop, that way it doesn't get too repetitive. I think this one, it's from like Suki Zuki BGM, I think? I think he's a bit lighter than that. Let me see if I can fix it. Really tricky to find the right shade of green because he's like bright green but not like super bright. I think that looks a bit close. It's really hard to rank my favorite nyans because there's like so many of them. I think like one of my other ones I like a lot is Buchi Nyan, which is the fusion of Jibanyan and Whisper. Like I like it, how he's got like that like calico look to him. Got like the white and red pattern going on. Like I remember it was so hype when they first revealed that. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I remember like for like years and years, like people have always wanted to like have like fusions of Pokemon. Like it makes me wonder if they'll ever actually do that one day for like one of the Gen gimmick thingies. Like ew. Be like that color? Oh, I forgot the bell. I'll come back to the bell. It's like a very pale yellow for the eyes. this like a purplish pink color for like the nose. I think I'm just so used to like the color being pink that I just assume it's pink even when it's like purple. I feel like that looks close. And then I gotta do the bell. I'm trying. I swear I wrote down ideas to talk about and I'm still thinking about that part. Orange, blue color for the metal here, and then an orange bell. I feel like how much I enjoy drawing depends on the day. I think a lot of artists can relate to that. Or sometimes you want to like draw all day, and sometimes you're just like, yeah, maybe tomorrow. But nah, I was in a drawing mood today, so I'm like, yeah, let's draw some more. There we go. That's Togenyan. Yeah, let me take a sip real quick. Since I was talking about him, how about I'll do Buchinyan next? They're not all gonna be Yan ones, I just felt like it. In a bit yokai watch mood right now. No, he's so cute. Excuse me. Okay, bye Togenyan. Next one. Right there. He's got a little wisp on top of his head. Let me do that line again. I think I've told this story on stream before. I'm not sure about like yokai watch hype back when it was still a thing. Like, I remember when it first came to the West, and we went to like Toys R Us, and they had all the Wave 1 toys and stuff. Before they all went to the dollar store bin, but it was a fun time, and like watching like some of the Japanese YouTubers do like reviews of all the like cool toys they had over there, because they had like they had like this toy where you could it's like a talking Jibanyan plush, but you could put the medals in his stomach and he would like say different stuff about it, but that was only in Japan. Speaking of Japan only merch, Splatoon has the best Japan only merch. Like oh god, I wish they had more United States Splatoon merch. They had like a water gun once, I think, and that's like about it. You know, let me... Nose is smaller. But yeah, I watched the Japanese version of the anime, and then later I watched the dub on Disney XD. Oh wait, oh I forgot he's got one up here too, hold on. There we go. I used to consider myself more of a dog person, but I don't know, I do like cats a lot too. They both have their like ups and downs, I would say. If I can fit the eyeball in here. Okay. I guess maybe I could yap about Chow a little bit. Maybe. Kind of explain why I'm so into them while I'm yapping. Maybe I'll do a Chow after this. Let's see. Like, look how happy. He's just a little guy. I feel like that's why I like the charming tribe of yokai so much. They're just so cute little guys. Let me do that again, that one was wobbly. Must be really hard to like come up with these poses when they have such tiny limbs. Nah, let me do that again. I said I was gonna talk about Chow, but I had a bit of a brain fart. A different topic came into my head, about, like support and stuff, like I'm the kind of person where, like, if even, like, one person is around, like, I feel like I can do it, so, like, I try to keep that in mind. It's like you never know who's there, so you just gotta do your best and hope who's there enjoys it. Like, that's what I think, at least. Sorry, I'm trying to make his tail look nice. But yeah, like the Chow stuff, I'm trying to remember, like, what got me so obsessed with it. I think it's just, like they felt like an alien, but, like, cute kind of thing. And, like, it used to be fun to daydream about, like, that kind of stuff. Like, what if they were real? Like, what kind of pets would they be like? Like, what if they came out with, like, new types? Like, what would the new types look like? And I remember I came up with, like, some of my own ones. And I don't know, like, I feel like maybe that's, like, what creating's about, is just, like, liking stuff and thinking about, like, what kind of stuff you would want to exist. And sometimes, if that thing doesn't exist, you gotta make it yourself. Because there's a lot of people that want stuff to exist, but only some of them will actually do it, so... Because making stuff can be hard sometimes, Cause like you can watch a video like this and you'll be like, oh, they make it look so easy, but like you don't see like all the times where they're like, this isn't good, I'm not gonna post that. I feel like, especially online, like we often see like people's finished products, and it can be easy to compare yourself to that, but you have to remember that like you're the behind the scenes crew in a way. Like this is one of the times where you can see it from beginning to end. And normally I actually prefer doing like a sketch underneath and then drawing over that, but for these, like, I think why I like doing the MS Paint stuff is it gives me permission to like not be perfect, where like this tail's a little off, these aren't exactly the same size, this foot looks a little weird, this one's too small, and that's okay because it's not trying to be perfect, it's just existing the way it is. I don't know. Like, sometimes fun things are fun, they don't always have to be good. That's what I'm learning eventually. I don't know, like, it's kind of weird, like, existing online, because, like, it's like there's so many people online, but, like, you never really, like, see them. Like, you'll see them on video, but, like, I don't know how to explain it, like, when I was in the chat and there was, like, 100 deadbeats there, it's like, can you really, like, visualize that? Like, can you imagine, like, 100 skeletons around you? Like, I don't know. But then, like, when you go to, like, a live event and, like, everyone's around you, you're like, wow, there's so many people, but, like, in the situation, in both situations, there's still a lot of people, but it's really hard to visualize that when you can't see it in front of you, I think. I don't know if I'm making sense or not. But I don't know, I'm still trying to think things out, I guess. I mean, someone could probably imagine it. Yeah, I should probably clarify, I'm pretty sure I have aphantasia, so I literally cannot visualize that, but some people can, is what I was trying to say. Like, I think that's why it makes it. Wow, Microsoft Paint. Yeah, I specifically downloaded the OG Paint for this, like, if you look in the icons here, over there, yeah, I like drawing in Paint sometimes, like, it's kind of like a nostalgic thing for me, cause, back in the day, I could not afford, like top-line Photoshop, or, like, Sony Vegas, or, like, all those, like, fancy tools like everyone else was using, so, like, I stuck MS Paint and, Windows Movie Maker, and now I'm doing it again, because it's fun, I guess. Oh, really? That was not in my SenFlyer bingo card. Yeah, I made a post about it once, but it's probably been a while since I mentioned it. To be fair, Paint does feel comfy. Yeah, like, that's what I was trying to explain earlier. I think these are the same color, I wasn't sure. Yeah, I forgot to say, if you guys have any requests, let me know, cause I'll, write them down real quick. But yeah, like, for, like, those who, like, want to get into drawing, like, it's important to learn, like, the fundamentals and stuff, but, like, at least coming from my own experience, I also think it's important to draw things that make you happy, that, like, make you want to keep drawing and stuff. Your character use MS Paint too? Yes. Yeah, my current model has MS Paint. I have some that don't, but yeah. I like drew it in MS Paint, and then I animated it with VO Too Mini. So like the way I did it is I drew all of it in MS Paint, saved all the files, then I imported it into Clip Studio Paint, and then used that to animate the frames basically. But it was a bit of a team effort. Because yeah, MS Paint doesn't support layers, but I figured out a way around that. Oh yeah, this one's Bujinyan, and let me save him real quick. From Yokai Watch. Paint adds a certain nostalgic charm to it, yeah. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to do on stream. I will be right back. Let me know in the chat if you have any requests. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Didn't try to use other application like Ibis or something. I've used Ibis Paint on my phone. I usually do that for rough drafts and stuff. I'll try to remember later to post some. But yeah, like I feel like whenever I get art block, like what helps me is to like make something that like I enjoy. Like some of my like comfort shows or characters. Just draw that for a bit, get back into the groove, and then work on whatever I'm working on. Let's see. As for drawing requests, first comes to mind Karibo from Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah! I always thought Karibo was cute. I can draw him. But yeah, I've been thinking like a bit about like lore stuff, like VTuber lore, mascot lore. I'm still working on it. I have the pitch done. It's just the drawing part takes longer. Like that's the thing with like animating stuff. Like the audio took me like maybe like a week or two. The audio only took like 2 weeks. The animating part's probably gonna take like I would say maybe like 1 to 3 months. I honestly have no idea. Let me get that reference photo real quick. But then again, I'm also the kind of person where I like to do everything by myself, so that's another reason. Although maybe one day I'll eventually cave a little bit. When it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, I've seen the original anime and like some of GX growing up. I didn't get super into the card game, but I knew a lot of people that were into it. I tended to play more like Pokemon and Ways Schwartz, the like anime card game one. Like I've played those. Oh, hold on. Let me try that again. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, like some of the lore. Okay, that's good enough. Let's see, can you draw Hitmonlee? Yeah. Oh, okay. Truly an independent set. Yeah. Oh man, you're gonna make me blush. The more I think about it, I'm like, you're right. Independent to a fault, really. Okay, let's do Karibo now. I'm gonna use the thicker brush for him, because I feel like that would look cool. Sorry if my voice is a bit shot. Actually, no, that's too big. Let me Let me do that again. But yeah, I'm doing it with the mouse, that's why I'm a bit slower with it. Eventually I want to do a stream with the tablet, but it's gonna take a while. Yeah, I actually used to draw in MS Paint with a mouse back in the day. Let's see, let me fix the eyes again. There we go, just reordering it a little bit. But yeah, I was always like a fan of like the cuter like monsters and like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon and all that. I watched like basically most of them growing up. Like I watched Pokemon and Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh, and then eventually Yokai Watch when that came out. I've debated trying some of the like more niche ones. Like I thought that might be fun one time. I will say this music is pretty chill though. BG. I remember, there's the upbeat one. Out of all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which was your favorite from the show? I would actually say Karibo was probably my favorite because I'm biased towards the cuter ones. I also haven't watched the anime in a long time. Like, I watched it when it was dubbed on, like, TV, So it's probably been like 20 years since I've seen like the full show. Oops. Amazed. Oh my god, yeah, like before I had the internet, I used to watch like a lot of dubbed anime on TV. That was kind of my gateway drug to anime. I'd watch like Toonami, 4Kids, Kids WB, Magoozy. I have nostalgia for Magoozy, and I feel like that's more of an obscure one. Because it was on like during the weekdays after school. Yeah, I was like a big Cartoon Network fan growing up. Like both the anime and the cartoons. Maybe I'll make it a bit lighter. And then I got the internet and I just watched like hundreds of anime. Back when YouTube was more loose with their copyright. Before Viacom slammed the ban hammer and they're like, you're not allowed to do this anymore. And then I started watching anime on Crunchyroll. Toonami was my jam, yeah. I remember I was so sad when it got cancelled because I was like in middle school. And then when it finally came back, I was like in high school at that time. And it, like right now, it's like 4 years doesn't feel that long, but back then it felt like an eternity, I swear to God. There we go. Old YouTube was wild like that, oh my god, the freaking screamers drove me nuts. If you think about it, like a nightmare is just an imaginary screamer. I still get those sometimes. I'm like, oh no, spooky! Don't jump scare me, I need to sleep. But there we go, there's Karibo. Karibo. I keep hitting the J key, hold on. Let me go grab Hitmonlee. I tried doing the Pokemon from memory like a month ago, and I'm like, man, I did not remember as many as I thought I did. I felt kind of embarrassed. Like, I can do okay with a reference, but going from memory, like, it just looks like not that good. I feel like Hitmonlee is one of those characters where he has to be at like the right angle for it to look cool. Trying to think of a pose that will actually fit in the frame I have here. On my, how do you think Karibo looks without fur? Maybe like a marshmallow? Wish I had that Karibo plushie many years ago. Yeah. Well, yeah, I feel like Karibo without his fur would look like a marshmallow. That's just my opinion. I feel like that'd be kind of cute. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I used to have like a fire red leaf green strategy guidebook, and I would draw the Pokemon from that. So like looking at the Hitmonlee pictures is reminding me of that. Let's see. Minecraft Hitmonlee. Let's see, I'm trying to find one. I might just do a default pose. Not a ton of space. If it's like a that is a wrong opinion, you're cancelled now. Oh no, the Karibo fans are gonna roast me. Like the marshmallows. Oh my god. Anyways, time for Hitmonlee. Okay. And if you have any other requests, let me know in chat and I'll add it to the queue. I might go for like maybe like 30 more minutes. I'll see how we're doing then. This is gonna be really hard to fit in this space, but I'm gonna try. Wait, can I scale it actually? Wait, let me see. Nah, I don't think so. Okay. Let me start over because that's not gonna fit. Oh no, what will the marshmallow community think of the Karibo conspiracy? I'm like trying to visualize in my head like that, and it's hard. Because I can't do that very good. Ah, shoot. I only get 3 undos, hold on. There we go. But yeah, my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Blue, and I also played a lot of Leaf Green growing up. Hitmonlee is the kick guy, right? Yeah. It would have been kind of funny if they called him Kickmonlee, because he, like, kicks. You know, now that I think about it, I think they just didn't want to, like, make it too confusing. Probably. It's kind of funny if you think about it though, like Hitmonlee. I don't know what the Japanese name is. I know some of the Japanese Pokemon names, like I know Mijumaru, which is Oshawott. Because the Pokemon games used to come out in Japan before America, so there would be like spoilers all over the internet. You know how it is. Oh my god, this is gonna be... He looks like a potato, doesn't he? Punch munch. Hitmon kick. He's got like those, you know, like those like rubber tube thing. That's what his feet, or that's what his legs look like. Don't they look like rubber tubes? Like you just like scrunch him up and he gets all like portable mode. The strongest potato. He's like, that's the secret to my strength. I have retractable limbs. I think Hitmonlee's Japanese name was Ular. Yeah, I don't know that. I do know some Japanese, but I'm a little rusty. What are you drawing? I'm drawing Hitmonlee. At least I'm trying to. It's a little tricky. Yeah, it's from Pokemon. If you have any requests, let me know in the chat. Oh, let's see, he's got like... no, let me do that again. Trying to get the shape alright. White. Then he's got like big hands. I just thought of the SpongeBob meme where he's like big meaty claws. God, I remember that episode like by heart because it used to be a meme and they would just air the whole episode over and over again. So like I know like most of the episode. So if we talk loud, people might think we're good. I'm trying to see if I of course is mayonnaise an instrument is an iconic line from that episode. Why is his arms like that? I'm trying to do it right and then I'm like, why does it look like that? It was a pretty good episode, yeah. One of the class- Oh, that reminds me, I heard they're doing a crossover special between classic SpongeBob and modern SpongeBob at like the end of the month. I was thinking of checking it out because I'm like, that sounds like it could be interesting. I grew up on classic SpongeBob. I've seen some of the newer stuff, but like not like all of it. I used to watch a lot of YouTube review videos. Okay, almost done with Hitmonlee. I just gotta do the eyes and stuff. Let me do that one again. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I'll probably just color in his eyes. There we go, now it looks more like Hitmonlee. He has no mouth and he must scream. The newer stuff's definitely not for me. Jokes and content doesn't land. I think it's because it's got like that zoomer energy to it now, like it's so hyper. Like I know like cartoons are always like hyper, but like they just go like really hammy with it. I'm not really like the biggest like comedy person. Like I'll watch it like sometimes. I like stuff that's got like interesting characters or like plot and stuff. I'm a bit of a nerd. You couldn't tell. So, yeah, I think this is about the right shade. I'm trying to get it. Maybe like slightly lighter than that. Hitmonlee about to 1v1 Sen in a Pokemon battle. By the way, my favorite Pokemon is Oddish. And I think it's kind of funny because like it's stereotypically like a weak Pokemon. Just like Oddish himself, I mean, not like the evolutions. But I do like the evolutions too. It's just Oddish, just a little guy. Walks around and stuff. I liked like in Hey You Pikachu where you would like wake up all the Oddish out of the ground. Yeah, almost done. Let me know if you guys have any requests. I'll probably do like maybe like 1 or 2 more. But there we go, there's Hitmonlee. I guess since we're talking about it, I can do Oddish real quick. But yeah, I've liked Oddish for a long time. I was collecting him in Pokemon Go for a while too. I also like the like Japanese name, which is like Nazo no Kusa, like mysterious grass or something. I thought that was, you know, now that I think about it, is that what they call the Pokemon grass or something like that? You know, I never thought about that before. Like you go into like the wild grass and then the Pokemon pop up. Okay, let's do Oddish. So start with a circle, of course. And then he's got round feet. Ever managed to catch a shiny Oddish? I have not, I think. I'm pretty sure I haven't. I was trying the shiny hunt for Lulu one time and we tried like a lot and I never got one. Alright, my voice is a little off. Hitmonlee is my favorite Pokemon, but I will say Hawlucha is a close second. Yeah, Hawlucha's pretty cool too. My favorite, I know I'm a bit biased because I grew up on Gen 1, but my favorite starter is probably the Squirtle line, but I also really like the Scorbunny line. But he's a little soccer rabbit guy. I also really like Oshawott, but like just Oshawott. Piplup's pretty cute too. I tried shiny hunting. Yeah, shiny hunting is hard. Like, I don't know how people can do it. But I haven't done like shiny hunting in Chao, but I did get some of the rare ones in Chao. Like there was like this like ghost Chao you could get by like mixing 2 different types, and it would be like semi-transparent. I feel like that one kind of inspired me a lot. The portion size is a little off, but that's okay. We can just say this is a chunky Oddish. Yeah, chunky. I also really like Slime Rancher. I need to get back into that. I'm still gonna stream that. I wanted it to like be a bit more special. So I'm building up to that still. Hi all, new here, just seen you go live on my homepage. Sorry, my voice is really raspy right now. I've been talking for a while. But yeah, right now I'm drawing Oddish. Who's my favorite Pokemon. If you have a request, let me know in chat and I will add it to the list. Now we're gonna color in Oddish. But yeah, I was talking a bit about Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie, as a kid I was a bit of a Poke chipper, like with Ash and Misty. A little bit. The Oddish just had a bit too much sunlight and dirt. I don't know, there's just something about like when animals are chunky, it's cute, I guess. I don't like the giant slimes are adorable. Hello, I know the feeling. I'm live that when I do lives. Yeah. And then we got a pink mouth. Of course. Maybe like a bit of a lighter pink. Not like light, but like that. And then Oddish has red eyes. I feel like, I don't know if this is canon, but I feel like he has red eyes because he's like a nocturnal little guy. It's interesting because like usually like plants, like you would think of like the sun, like sunflora, but like with Oddish, he's actually kind of nocturnal. Some Pokédex trivia for you. So that was Oddish. Let me know if you guys have any requests. I will grab some water. I'll be like 2 seconds. Okay. Let's see. What else? What else? How about I'll do an Animal Crossing character? That'll be a quick one. I'm actually a big fan of like the low poly art style from like early 3D stuff like Animal Crossing and Chow. Like I like the low poly aesthetic. So let's see, I'll try doing that real quick. I think he's one of the like OG villagers that I like. The thing about low poly is like super pointy. A little tricky to do in paint. Not very pointy. Move it over here a little bit. And then she's got a dress on. There's like a big leaf. Kinda reminds me of like yokai, how they would have the leaf on their head. I was playing a bit of the GameCube Animal Crossing, and I forgot like how many quality of life features the later games added. Like you have to like manually select your tools every time you want to use them and stuff. You can hold like 8 letters at a time. I'm gonna draw the lines here just because I want to fit it on there. Kinda got like the villager eyes going on here. This is the little trick I do when I'm doing like bigger lines. I'll like go over it like that. And then hopefully when it's filled in it'll look right. Give them like a bigger smile. And then, like that. It looks so like retro. But yeah. I do eventually want to try like some 3D modeling and pixel art. I want to do them both. I'm working on a couple things right now. I feel like that looks cool, so let me just move it up higher a little bit. Let me do that again. I'm trying to think what else. Did you know like Animal Crossing has the trading thing like Pokemon where you can like trade fruit with friends and stuff? Oh, let me... Yeah, I've been playing Animal Crossing since the GameCube one. I think I played a little bit of Wild World. I played like whoops, and the mouse ran away. Yeah, I played City Folk for a while, and then New Leaf, and then New Horizons. I also played a tiny bit of Amiibo Festival because I had a Wii U, so I played some of that. There were some pretty fun Wii U games, like it wasn't like super crazy. I really liked Nintendo Land, that was a fun one. I think if I do like this, I might be able to do the little dots. Because it's supposed to look like an orange, so there's some like dots. I will say that the fishing in Animal Crossing is fun because like when there's like a big fish, it'll like stick out of the water and you're like, oh man, there's a big fish. It's kind of like shiny hunting, I guess. I think. But yeah, I liked like I always thought that like the fruit furniture in Animal Crossing was cool. And the kid set, I feel like the kid core thing came from like the kid set in Animal Crossing. Not like exactly, of course, like that was really popular like in the 90s, I feel, but that's what I think about when I see it. Now let's color it in. So since they're orange themed, of course they're like a orange yellowish color. Let's see, maybe like around there. Fix that after. Actually, yeah, I'll fix it after. That's what happens when you don't close your lines in paint. It'll do that. I do that sometimes. I'll just like cover the lying there like that. Let's see it in the link. Oh, wait, hold on, I missed the spot. I just noticed, there we go. But yeah, next week I'll be back on Tuesday. I've been trying to get back into my usual schedule of streaming on Tuesdays, like usually around like the morning time. I'll probably be playing a video game next time, but I like doing these drawing ones every once in a while if you guys enjoy that too. There you go, and that's Tangy from Animal Crossing. Let me save it real quick. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up for today. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me today.